You're one of the easiest guys to get information from. And
Thank you.
I remember, even under the gun, you always still, whether you like it or not, this is what you did. And you try to present it in a way that doesn't create I call it a sophomoric animosity kind of a scenario where we're really making statements more to give a barb to somebody who has made a better argument than we have or doesn't agree with us than we are sticking to the issues. And it's a leap of faith, I believe, in order to be brave enough to stand there and say, okay, I didn't know this, I'll modify my position because of this, or I'm sorry that you don't see it the same way that I do, but this is just the way it is, in contrast to those kinds of instigative traditional comments, because people like that sort of thing. I mean, they like to wallow in it, I guess you could say, but we don't get anywhere when we do that.
No, look, everything you do now is covered, right? Everything's recorded, everything's whatever. So you have to be even more careful out nowadays because it's easy to flame the fire.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not a flame the fire guy. I've never been a flame the fire guy. I've always been someone that believes you could have a civil debate, civil discourse, if you will, and as long as the other side or you don't take it personally, then you just kind of move forward, right? Because that's what this country was founded on. It wasn't on, something that says, if I don't agree with you, I'm going to shoot you. I mean, that's what we broke away from, right?
I don't agree with you, so now you're
bad guy.
You're a bad guy. You're Hitler. You're whatever. It's the same sort of thing over and over.
It's ridiculous. And I've also always believed that whether the media wants to ask you a tough question or because there's something going wrong, you don't not answer those questions. Now, if it's a legal case and our lawyers are saying, hey, look, it's litigation, you can't comment on that. Okay, that's probably my only, limit.
You need to make that statement.
Oh, yeah, you have to. Or you say, hey, look, we're in the middle of a very confidential negotiation on something that could bring, millions of dollars of revenue to the city, and if we disclose that, then we could lose the deal. Okay, there are exceptions, but for the most part, if I call you back, I'm still going to at least call you back and say, hey, look, I can't comment on that because, or yeah, I'd be happy to do that. So I just think that's the way it ought to be, and that's what we did. I learned a lot of that from Todd, and doing the way he did it. And you couldn't comment on everything, but you always call people back. You always are polite about it,
and you always give them a big hug and punch them in the shoulder if they're ever wrong way.
Absolutely, man. That's the way it goes, man.